Welcome back. This is Conan Exiles Barbaric difficulty. This is day 2 of a fresh playthrough that we've started yesterday. We've decided to come up here, and somebody suggested that we live here at this oasis near Muriella's Hope, right next to the den, and I really love it up here. This is like where 3.0 came out for Conan, and I very first started streaming. I actually built here, and I built like I think, was it Argosian, or maybe an Argosian kind of bathhouse situation. So yeah, we lived here, and it was really kind of lovely. So I feel quite nostalgic about this little spot. So I'd like to build here again. I love all the sounds. I like that it's near the den. It's near the unnamed city, not far from Sepa Maru, Azagard up there, not far from here, not far from here. Like, it's just kind of cool, kind of far from the jungle and whatnot, but it suits me quite well. And it's also close enough for us to get a camel. And I would like to get a camel today so that when we're kind of running around the map, we can actually use a camel. So this is barbaric difficulty. Apart from that, I'm going to do all the crafting, building. I'd like to build like a big house and stuff like that. All the dungeons, all the bosses. That's the plan. Complete the game, really. Might do all the journey steps and everything and just do things on hard difficulty. So the plan for today is to get a camel, do some journeys, get a little bit of a base set up. We've only got kind of an artisan bench so far and a carpentry bench. I've done a little bit of kind of making this reinforced box, which you learned from doing Homesteader Journey. It has a bit more of a kind of inventory space. Just run around, loot and unfriend things, the usual. So there you go. Right, what do we need initially? So I do want to get a camel first and foremost. We're going to need some cash, which I have picked up some cash from just boxes and stuff, haven't we? From enemies and things on our way up here. We did go into the sorcery cave and we got some bits and bobs. We've already got a steel skinning knife. We've got a steel pick. We've got some punching daggers, a steel sickle for harvesting aloe. I've got a steel cleaver. So we're looking kind of good. I've only got an iron hatchet, which isn't the best, but we'll make do with that. And I also have a steel warhammer, which is really handy. I do like to use a hammer. I'm going to try to loot good armor early on and loot a legendary weapon. But obviously we have to bear in mind that we are a bit weaker than usual because this is barbaric difficulty and the enemies are a bit tougher. So I've got this unlocked. Saddler's work table. Okay, so let's try to make a stable for a camel. If we do, we can do a stable for a camel and we'll get a mount from putting a camel into it. And we can do an animal taming pen, and that will give us kind of a fighter follower, basically. The fighter follower, I think, has the most storage space, inventory space. But I quite like to run around with both a mount and a fighter version of the camel. The camel doesn't do any fighting. It's just called that. I think it will spit at the enemy, but it doesn't really do much. And you can put it on, like, peaceful kind of mode. All right, so let's make our stable thing. What do I need for this? You can see now, because I have Unlock Plus activated, I can search for stuff here. Companions. So I need bricks and shaped wood. Okay, so I do have a carpenter's bench to make shaped wood, and I can do more of these. That's crafting. This is where I'm going to regret not having crafting speed on default. So let's get a bit more wood with our axe. And then we're also going to need a smelter to make some bricks. Here we go. Blacksmith. There we go. Smithing. Here we go. So I need 250. Now, I can do my Unlock Plus thing. This guy. And if I do caps, there we go. I can pull the mats in with Unlock Plus. One of my favourite mods. So I am using quality of life mods for this playthrough. If you're interested in which quality of life mods that I use, I've got 3 mod videos on my YouTube channel. The most recent one is the most popular mods for Conan Exiles that kind of other people really love and are most popular on Steam. Then the previous one to that is my personal list of quality of life mods that I like to use. I've been using over the years and it's super love. Thank you, modders. So I can actually click here, pull the stuff through, whatever we've got. I'm going to put some fuel in here. Actually, we've got coal right next to us. So let's harvest a bit of coal. It's quite a nice little spot here because we've got plenty of trees. We've got a tiny bit of aloe, which I should probably harvest on cooldown. We've got a bit of stone, plenty of plenty of trees. There's water, yellow lotus. There's a snake over there if I need demon blood. Coal. I think there's some over here. Yeah. There's a little bit of iron. We can get that while we're here. The game is telling me to do it. So yeah, I might kind of go through all of the journeys on this playthrough, because I'm kind of trying to do a bit of a completionist type thing, but just on barbaric difficulty. We'll see. We'll see how I get on. Bricks are cooking. Let's do iron in here. There's some twigs. Get that started. Beautiful. So I wanted bricks for my stable thing, didn't I? Crafting benches, companions. So only 15. Okay, so we should be good for all our mats. Where shall we put you, friend? Now, because I've turned off decay, it doesn't matter where I put this. If you're on a server, use your repair hammer and think about putting it on some foundations or something. I'm going to put you like here so they have a nice view of the water when they're taming. So I've got a stables, and I also want like a saddler bench. I'm probably going to need some leather for that, I think. Level 20 I've got to be to make the saddler work table. Well, that's not too bad, because we can still use the camel to run around with us and bring stuff. So I'm going to go buy a camel and we can convert him. Okay, let's go get a camel. So I've got my coins. I think I need like 10 coins for each camel. I might get like 2 camels while I'm at it. And I'd like to convert one into a mount in the saddle and the stable thingy. And then one into a fighter by using a small animal taming pen. So Ulrich the tamer or something, he's right here. I'll show you where he is. It's him that's causing this danger music, I'm pretty sure. I don't think it's anybody else. But it's been doing this for like a little while now. So I'm going to mark this because somebody will ask me, where do you get your camels from? So here's the trainer for the vendor. There you go. What'll it be? So I'm going to buy 2 camel calves. I'm going to be over encumbered probably. You can talk to him. There you go. But it doesn't matter too much because we live nearby. Do I have any daggers on me? Let's just move a bit faster with our daggers. I can also use my special attack, which is of course backflip. Ah, I love the music in this area, it's so beautiful. Okay, so let's put our camel in here. And now we need some food for him. So I think plant fibre will do for him. Now you only need to put 1 piece of whatever food it is to tame the creature. If you do more than that, you'll end up with some poop. So I'm gonna shift over. There you go. So I've got taming speed on the default. I'm trying to do stuff on kind of as much default as possible. Harvesting I've set to 1.0 from 0.8 because that's just too punishing. I just don't want to do that. I don't want to spend too much time, like, you know, clicking and stuff. Okay, so we got a camel crafting in our stable. Can we also make an animal taming pen? Stables. We're going to have to learn it, I think. So survival. Dun, dun, dun. There we go. Animal tamer. Okay, small animal pen's what I want because the big one is just egregious. Companions, animal taming pen. And this will make a fighter variant. So then it means you can have both, but one of each basically. You can have 2 camels following you at the same time. Put them as close as possible. Beautiful. Okay, so let's grab the other camel. At the beginning of the game, when I don't have any kind of followers and humans and whatever, then it's just really nice to have like 2 friendos following you, 2 of these guys, because you can carry so much stuff. And then you can save points on encumbrance. There you go. We've now got a pet version and a mount version. So let's do a couple of like more foundation pieces. Maybe build like a little bit of a tiny hut just to get started and give us a bit of shelter. And then we're going to try and get like a legendary weapon, try and get ourselves a first thrall today. That's kind of the goal. And I'm going to probably try and get a berserker, I think, because that's my fave situation. Hopefully the snake will aggro and then de-aggro like he did before. That'd be kind of cool. So the other thing about not increasing harvesting yield is that it gives more of an emphasis on getting better tools. Can I just use a stone to lose aggro from you? I could fight him as a professional gamer, but he's a pain in the butt. There you go. And I don't really need any demon blood. I've already got a little bit. But I'll probably farm him at some point. If you want to go fight the Barrow King up at Mounds of the Dead, then he's a good source of early demon blood. He's a pain in the butt, though, especially if you haven't got any armor and whatnot. So now we can do building pieces and flotsam, which is from the Sipta DLC. Okay, kind of like this distance from the water here. I'm not trying to do anything fancy here, peeps. Let's get the corners filled in first. This is going to be a barn of a place. Nothing too exciting. Just to kind of get some shelter. I think in this game it's particularly important to have more than one entranceway because your thrall can block you. I want them front and back. So on the arrow, front and back. There we go. I guess having the rhino boss there just makes it a bit more interesting, doesn't it? Really. Oh shit, you scared me. Oh, he's a demonic! He's a demonic! Demonic croc, demonic croc, demonic croc, demonic croc, demonic croc, demonic croc. Shooting hell. Shooting hell. I'm gonna go in the water. Don't bite me! Don't you bite me! Don't you bite me! Oh my god. So yeah, blue eyes equals scary. Does anyone remember the good old days when you could swim at full speed when over encumbered? This particular build set is kind of wood heavy as opposed to stone heavy. So if you're in a forest without many like rocks, but there's loads of wood, then it's not a bad idea. Okay, already super cozy. How should I do my stairs? Should we do like something like this? Do 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 do. That kind of thing. I love a roof terrace, honestly. I might put all my workbenches up here. Neaten this place up a bit. So the roof stuff for this build set is really lovely. It's like a kind of a tent kind of thing. I don't know if we're going to use it. Certainly not right now. I just want to get like a bit of a roof on. Just somewhere safe to retreat to and whatnot. See how nice they are. They're so nice. We won't have the lovely view. I want to do like an Argosian kind of like bathhouse or something in the water there. I think we're just going to do a simple roof terrace for now because this is just our starter hut. Shall I fight a rhino? So you want to avoid the pointy bit, ideally. And watch out for the charge. Manage our stamina. Let the bleed do the work. Stay by the butt. Nice. I'm going to skin him because we want his hide. I'll also fight the one up here as well, why not? Seeing as I'm feeling spicy. I'm working towards first perk and agility here. Life would be a lot better if I just put points in expertise, but I do like fighting early on. We could also go around and unfriend bearers, take their bearer packs, instead of harvesting all this wood. Which was kind of like one of the best sources of loot, like back in the day, before we had so much loot in the game. If you have the Sipta DLC, you can have a rhino as a mount. I never use them. Maybe we'll tame a rhino. Even that the babies are so close by. Alright, let's get a bit of wood. So, yay, the camels are ready. Yay, friendos. Let's get the... So this is going to be a pet/fighter camel. Because it's from the animal taming pen. We can't ride him. Fredo! Fredo! So let's see his like space. So he has like more rows down here. He's so much like just carrying space. We will name both of these guys. Let's put our little rhino friendo in here. You're a vegetarian, right? vines. There you go. Make a little rhino. And then we'll get our camel, who we have to call Doombringer. I don't make the rules, people. You have to call him Doombringer. Hey, see, they look slightly different. So the what do you call it? The mount is a bit bigger. He's got more health. He should have less storage space. Yeah, so he's only got 4 rows. It's still a lot more than a horse. And this one has got 6 rows of 5. Really cool. It's basically like a named bearer as far as I remember. The children grew up, I know. Bark is the one, isn't it? That's it. Bark is the best. Or Shade Spice Bark, yep. If you want the best chance of getting a greater variant of an animal that you're putting into the pen, have a look on the wiki, because there's different foods for different animals, and then usually a shade spiced variant is the best thing. You need Shade Bloom, which you can get from the Midnight Grove dungeon, which you can access from like over here, from that werewolf we saw on day 1. But generally speaking, just like giving him bark would have given us a better chance. And if you just want to, you can just pick up a bunch of rhinos, put them in the pen, give them a piece of bark, and then at some point you'll get a greater rhino. Here you go. We'll have a bunch of those, and we'll find a use for the, you know, non-greater variants. So I can have both of these guys follow me if I want to, because we've got a fighter and we've got a mount. You can have a fighter and a mount following you at all times. Now, if I decide to get a human follower following me, then the fighter, this guy, won't follow me anymore. So let's rename him Doombringer. It's to be in caps, otherwise people will be upset. Should we call him something like Doombringer the Barbarian, given that it's like barbaric difficulty? I'm going to call him Bob. Doombringer and Bob. Perfect. So now we can change their follow distance. I'm going to have them on like at least 10, because otherwise they're going to get in my way. Like, let's do 15. I'm going to make sure that the fighter variant is on passive and withdraw so that he runs away. There is a flee command, not FLEA. I don't want him to chase anybody, nor attack. So withdraw passive and then follow like 15. There is a flee command. I think I usually use caps, but I've used that for my Unlock Plus. So basically, as long as they have aggro from the enemy, they should just move out the way, really. You kind of need that. Even if you've got them on attack and withdraw, they just won't, really. So when I get to like 15 meters, they should follow me. There you go. Ah, friendos. Doombringer and Bob. I like it. So I can place them here. I could just have one follow me at this point, to be honest. And then when we get to level 20, we can have a saddle on Bob. What are you doing, mate? You can't get anyone from down there. You're not invited. Oh, Camel! Camel friendo! Come on, friendo! Poor Camel friendo. Let me put you upstairs. Oh my god, he's in my house! He's in my house! Chat! Go away! This is the thing. It is. I can't remember the last time I had a creature run into my house. It's ridiculous. I blocked him off. I forgot the doors were open. Get out my house, buddy. Here, this way. Go on, out you go. I mean, yeah. Feels like old times, people. Let's break this. Camels are like, I saw that coming. Let's do Thrall Taker, because I think we're going to go get ourselves a berserker at some point today. So axes will place a wheel of pain. Okay, so let's learn. I think we've already learned it, yeah. So we need to craft one of these. This is going to be like a, how do you call it? Like a pop-up gym that is useful for persuading new recruits to join you What do we usually say, people? Yes. That's it. Yes. You just basically put your friendos in there and they become persuaded and want to join your crew. What am I missing? A tiny bit of wood. So I need like some little bits and bobs here. So shall I do Berserker first? Oh, or like armor first and then the cave. I guess I got like a hammer. So we could go, I think we'll go to Skittering Cavern, get ourselves a legendary, hopefully, and an Nemedian helmet. Then we're going to go up to Mounds and get ourselves some armor, and then we'll get ourselves a Berserker, and then hopefully some more armor for him as well. A Wheel of Joy, that's it, yes. It's like a very small discotheque that just runs very, very slowly. And I get some flat, there we go. So we'll place it, but we're going to take that with us. Take the materials with us. So basically we need 50 iron bars, 200 wood, 200 stone, 50 twine for that little guy. There's also some DLC stuff that you can use. If I don't know if they ever put it back in the bazaar. Decorations, companions, gibbet. Yes. So this is like a smaller version, which was in the bazaar, I think. But it takes up way less space. And you can kind of use way more of those. It's a bit more kind of efficient, really. So now we need to craft a truncheon. So the only truncheon it'll allow us to craft currently is this thing here. I'm going to make one, but we're going to go to Seth. We're going to go to Seth at the wine cellar. You guys are probably both going to follow me. I'm going to put 200 wood in here. Craft bindings. We can craft the bindings in here. Once we get the Torturer's work table, we can make better bindings. But we are going to need bindings. Probably going to want a few of these because they have very low durability. And as you progress through the game, you can make better ones. Once you get to level 30, you can make the Torturer's work table. You're going to really feel better about these. But we're not going to drag anybody too far. All right. Use a truncheon to knock out a fighter or an archer. So I think maybe what we'll do is we'll just finish this when we get to Mounds. We're going to need gruel. So let's make some gruel. Let's just craft a bit of gruel. Just seeds and plant fibre. It's not bad food to carry with you because it hydrates you and satiates you as well, which is kind of handy. Suppose we're just going to drop iron trenches. That's true, Megaton. That's true. Yeah. Okay, that's going to do with the gruel, I think. I'm going to harvest these people for their goodies, though. She knocked out before she died. We actually knocked somebody out with our hammer. That's cool. I love that so much. So we got to deplete whichever line depletes first. If I manage to tame you... Oh yeah, heavy attacks. Yeah. Okay. Lady. Welcome to Conan. Now, I have a person in the ground. I do have some bindings. I can run away and come back again. Now, on a server, if somebody falls into textures, don't worry, it's not just you. It is a feature of the game. It's intended, right? If it's something that's been in the game for a really, really long time, they haven't seemed to fix it, nor make any attempts to fix it. It's a feature, right? Not a bug. Okay? I stand by that. So... The way to resolve this issue, we'll wake up some kind of law to explain why somebody might fall through the ground. It's sandy. It's a sand pit, people. It's a sand pit. There you go. I've come up with an excuse for them for like 7 years or nearly 8 years or whatever. There you go. If they fall through textures on a server, you can just relog and they should be above ground. In single player, if you relog, you've basically restarted your whole server. And if you restart your server, everything resets, basically. So on single player, you want to run away and come back again. That's it. You just want them to then be above the sand. And magically, they'll just kind of puff up above the sand. Yes, it's just very... I'm sinking into the sand here. You just can't see because there's no... like, you know... Yeah, spot is sinking sand. That's it, you see. I don't know why it never occurred to me before, people. So there's the carpenter, but where beeth Milady? Here she is. Friendo. Where's Friendo? See? My skills in this game are really all about knowing the bugs. So now I'm going to pull you over here. We're going to pop you in a... Now, she doesn't seem to be moving much because she's in a deep meditative state. What we're going to do now is we're going to introduce her to the facilities of our clan. So she's going to go into our pop-up gym. She's going to really, you know, think about whether she wants to join or not. And we have a pretty much 100% conversion rate on new recruits. So don't mind me, madam. She's fine. She's exfoliating currently. It's very comfortable. Beautiful. So we're going to put down our little pop-up gym situation. Can I can't track it, can I? Because I didn't do a fighter or an archer. What is going on here? All right, there we go. So I could do my gibbet, the same thing. I think I'm going to do the gibbet, actually. So I need wood and iron. Do I have the stuff that I need? So the challenge now is to do this before my bindings break. And if I think they're going to break, I need to switch to different bindings. I'm just going to pop you over here, madam. And friendship. Hey, nice. It's like a good practice run for our berserker friendo. So we do actually have some gruel over here. It doesn't have to be gruel. You can put any food you want. Bob. Come on, Bobby. Oh, friction burns on the back too. Yes, it's just a very deep exfoliation. People pay a lot of money for it, but we do it for free. So you can use different types of food. The only important thing is, do you have enough food to last for the duration of the taming? Oh, you can see her in there. Hi. I don't know if we could always... Could you always see her in there? I'm just going to pop a bit of snack in here for you. We're going to hit start. You can see I've got 48 minutes of this. She should tame super quickly. Convert. Make a choice. That's it. All right, let's make the rest of our armor. So now I need my hands and my head. There we go. Marvellous. I can make a saddle bench now, can't I? Because we hit level 20. There we go. Novice saddle maker. And I can make a bench. I'm going to need a lot of shaped wood and a lot of hides. But we'll kind of start the crafting on that. And then we'll start the crafting on the shaped wood as well. Okay, so we'll do the saddle thing when we get back. You know, I like to run alongside my horse anyway. It's just my personal preference. Okay, I've got some food. I've got some repair kits. I'm going to want to use better repair kits. I think we're going to go through the Unnamed City before we go up to Mounds, because I'd like to get some better repair kits, and the Grandmaster ones are going to be good. I'm going to leave the Iron Targe. I don't like using shields. I mean, they are quite handy for, like, going through NPC camps. I also want to go to... So we're going to go Unnamed City for repair kits, Sephimaroom for Seth's Truncheon, and potentially Purple Lotus Orbs, if I care to. I'm probably not going to do that right now. We are going to do that at some point. And then Mounds for armor first, then Berserker. Okay, I've got my little notes. So, Doombringer to follow. Uh-oh. Okay. Definitely really want doors. He's having a little drink. Isn't that lovely? Can I just get some water, mate? How do you feel about that? Never noticed that's like heart-shaped, people. Can I go around this side and not aggro him? Don't see me, will you? Okay. Probably only need like 2 water containers. Hopefully my 2 rhinos don't get unfriended. Alright, so now we have the materials that we need to tame a couple of berserkers. I'm going to use repair kits on my tools. on this one. Got some bindings. I think we're good, peeps. So we were going to do Unnamed City and then up to Mounds, weren't we? What did I need for the saddle? Was it more hide? Should we just double check that it's not ready yet? Oh, I do. Okay. Can I put you here, friend? Right. So now all we need is leather. And I have the leather. Now I can make a saddle. Very excited. But I need more iron. I've got iron. Days, my friend. Days. Oh, yeah. Doombringer, get ready for this. You're going to be like a proper mount now. It's very excited. I think we've achieved quite a lot here, people. So we can see what kind of foods they like to eat here. Generally speaking, all I care about when I'm like leveling my camels or taking them on excursions and things like that is this item down here will give you the most heals. What is it? 10 heals per second? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 heal per second. I wouldn't worry about what you level them up in, honestly. It just affects it so little. So whatever you can find in abundance. When you're in the north, like by the Highlands, hops is really abundant around here. So I would recommend that, really. You could get a bunch of purple lotus flowers if you want to. You can get some from down here in this area in the jungle in like L7 or whatever. But I'm just going to do vines. Vines is fine. It's the cheapest thing I've got. They're going to need those. When they level up, they will suddenly have like a big amount of health that they can heal up to, because their health will kind of change dynamically as they level up. Hey! Camel saddle light. There you go. Now we can see the difference between the two of them. Excellent. I think we're good, aren't we? Let's go. So we are going to go first to the Unnamed City to see if we can get some repair kits. Then we're going to go to Seppenrue to get Seth Trench, and then we're going to head up to Mounds of the Dead. Oh, of course I'm immediately running along. Are you ready for this? Yay! Come on, move it then. Move it then. Doom friendo. He's fine. Oh my god. Come on, Bob. Come on, Bob. Excellent. Here we go, people. Parkour camel train. Oh dear. So, unnamed... Wait, am I going the wrong way here? Yes, I am going the wrong way. Unusually. So I just want to check out some useful spots. Let me eat one of these salted porks, because that'll increase my strength damage. On the road again. Do 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 do. Come on, Bob. Do 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 do. Ba ba bum ba bum ba bum. There is a scorpion boss there. I'm not going to fight him right now. We will fight all the bosses. So I just want to hit a couple of chest locations that I find to be useful, quick to get to and whatnot. Normally, I meant to do it kind of earlier on, but I'm just trying to get some Grandmaster repair kits for my armour, ideally, that I get from a Cimmerian. And then, what else? Grandmaster weapon repair kits. That's the Brute. He's quite a good boss to fight early on, because he drops the Predatory Blade, which is really, really good. One-handed, light attack only sword. Good for strength builds. He also drops the Helm of the Brute, which buffs strength. Gauntlets of the Brute, which buff stamina. And he'll drop Fragments of Power. All the bosses in this place, if they have like 3 skulls or whatever, they will drop on their... Generally speaking, unless it's a snake boss, they'll drop a Fragment of Power, a repair kit, and they will always drop a weapon or a legendary weapon or legendary piece of armor, basically. So I might... shall we check over here? Can I see to get off? I remember. And of course we've gotten a sandstorm. Just get everybody to flee. I'm going to try and run back here and loot this chest without dying. Okay. I looted it. I got a armor repair kit. I'm going to use that on my Sumerian steel armor that I pick up. Run away, guys. Okay. Do me. Do me. Do me. Doom. Doom, Fredo. Okay. So you got to be careful. If you run out of stamina, you will fall off your horse. If you take damage. Run, Frendo. Run, Robert. So we're in a sandstorm right now. So we're going to need to rap to survive this. Fortunately, I've been preparing some lyrics. So I need to lose aggro and then be in a position to rap so that people can hear me. That joke never stops being funny to me. Do you understand? Yes, it's a bad joke. Oh god. Okay, fortunately, my friendos are taking aggro. The skeletons have got a bit of a problem with them. Would you escape? What's wrong with you? So we just want to keep doing this until that sandstorm effect is off our screen. Would you... Bob! Bob, go somewhere. Bob, why are you derped out? Okay. I'm going to attack these guys because I'm furious that Bob is doing nothing. He's supposed to be fleeing. I do not really want to be... Okay, there's the sandstorm effect is gone now. So even though we can see the visual, we're no longer in the sandstorm, so it's not going to cause us any damage. So now I can use a little aloe pot to heal. Axes are good against these guys. I've got no points in strength here. I do have 15% from my salted pork, which we picked up from, like... box? Was it a box, people? Oh, I also turned off fatalities, by the way, which I do recommend. I didn't bring a torch with me. Did you get off my buddies? It is quite dark in the unknown city, and it's quite warm as well. So make sure you have water. Okay. Now we're going to loot everything because we've got 2 carry friendos here. Where's the other skeleton? I don't know. He may also have sunk into the incredible sand. Right, so I'm going to run over here because it's just quicker. Bob found out who's adopted this. He's not your uncle. He's pouting. That is true. Probably. So I've got to remember to go get Seth's truncheon after this, peeps. I have 4 spars. No waiting outside going outside September right now. The purple lotus orbs. Onboarding plan. Very nice indeed. Okay, so there's a chest under here which we're going for. Which always has a repair kit in it. I'm going to loot that. I guess we'll harvest... is there any point looting the Bat Boss's chest? I don't think so. I'm also going to go for the one in the spoke thingy. I always consider a spoke. Can I get to it from this way? I don't think... Maybe, actually. Okay, let's use Doom Friendo. Just E to get on your horse, C to get off. Or whatever you have crouch on. Okay. I will show you where this is on the map as well. Here we're avoiding. This is the problem with camels, is they will not jump over even the smallest terrain. It's infuriating. But the carry capacity is like chef's kiss. It's lovely. So much better than horses. So we're heading to this bit here. It's what I call it, like a spoke in a wheel. I don't know what I do. And I call it a boot when we get there. I'll show you what I mean. Am I going the right way is the question. It's quite dark. Ah, yes, we are. Beautiful. Just going to avoid everybody, including these scorpion turds. They heard that. They heard that. They're really upset now. Bob hit his head when he did the flying circus stunt. Yeah, probably. Disabling fatality in the living settlements feature can prevent a lot of weirdness. Yeah, I do have living settlements on. Do you know what? I don't think I've really had any significant problems in single player with living settlements. I'm going to run up here. It is a good idea to have your torch out to do this in the daytime. Oh, I can make an improvised torch. I'll do that. I wouldn't normally because they don't last very long at all. But given that this is very dark. 3 minutes on those. So we're going to run. This is where we are. This is what you're looking for. We're going to run up and jump up here and climb. Oh yeah, I left it just a moment. Can you come down here, friend? There we go. I was trying to pause so that my stamina would regenerate. Get them to flee if I can. Fortunately, Bob's not the smartest. Oh, is my stamina running out? It is. And maybe just make it. Okay, if you think you're going to run out of stamina, just make sure you leave like a little tiny bit so you can just grab on at the end. You have to drop down. Then we're going to drop down here. We're going for this chest. There we go. Armor repair kit. Beautiful. That's just what we need. Climb back out again. As a representative of the Scorpio sign, I resent those comments about my fellow arachnids. Fair. You're entitled to be offended. It's okay. Accept it. Elixirs from the back. Oh, they're elixirs. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one. I was thinking about the sickle, but yeah, we did get some potions last time. We can drop down here. Would you run away, friendo? Okay, let's put this crappy torch away. Any more chests that I care about? I don't think so. You, friendo? These are just like the easiest chests. Come on, Bob. So we want to go to Sep next, don't we? Do 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 do. Bum ba dum bum. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. All right. Onwards, friendos. So we want to go to... Oh yeah, we want to get Seth's truncheon, don't we? Seth's truncheon and then Mounds. Let's do this. Yeah, we didn't go to the Bat Boss. We could have, definitely, for the elixirs. That's not a bad shout. I could have... So you can have one food buff and one potion buff. Be aware that if you see alcoholic drinks, they are food buffs. They don't count as potion buffs, and they will replace your food buff if you drink them. So yeah, you can have a food buff and a potion buff yourself. And you can decide how you do that, basically. So I've currently got a food buff active. I could drink one of the elixirs from back home if I had any of them. I probably could have brought them with me, but we're probably going to rely on daggers to unfriend the berserker. Dun, 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 dun. So there's another rhino boss there. Where am I going? Let's just get out of here. So we've been here before, and I mentioned this is a neutral place. If you attack people, you'll get attacked, and there's a few enemies that are attack on sight, insta aggro situations. But you'll know because they start screaming and the music starts playing, like danger music. Okay. So we're going to run to the water. Okay. Jimfredo! Jimfredo isn't the most skilled at traversal. What he brings to the table is the power of farts. You know what I mean? There you go. Those are the bad guys. Wave to them. Hello! Okay, I might get extra points if I... Oh, wonderful. A winning shot. And this one. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. So, we need to lose aggro. Oh, so sorry. Okay, let's get off the creature. C to get off. We're going to hide out here. This person isn't aggroed, fortunately. So, I got to unfriend Seth. I might keep this lightning rod thing. Yeah, we're gonna go... actually, it might do the hammer. Everybody's forgotten about our problems. Do-do-do. Hello, Anaxagoras. Such ominous music, I know. Okay. Hi, Seth. I'm here for your truncheon, if you don't mind. So we killed him the other day as well. And he did not give us a truncheon, unfortunately. It's very selfish of him. Okay, we accidentally aggroed the relic hunters. It's very hard. You see that damage? Oi, oi, oi. Ooh, cooked pork feast. Jeez Louise. Did you see that damage? It's like 883 to my camel. It was crazy. So this is single player, so if I load in and out of this dungeon, I can unfriend Seth. I'm just going to do it a couple of times, and he should drop it at some point. Oh, Doom friendo. Probably. I feel like I'm a one-shot, honestly, even now. I haven't put a bedroll down. It's powered by rage and alcohol. Unfortunately. Gotta manage my stamina better than that. Oh yeah, it's because it's barbaric, that's why. I was like, wait, he's just... I'm like, does he always do this much damage? There we go. Okay, no. I'll show you what you get from each of these things, but we just want Desert Grog and Jungle Grog from these things, probably. Okay, let's try again. It's got pre-stat rework damage build, yeah. Should we try a different weapon? I think I'm going to keep doing this, just because it's reasonably effective. I'm going to mess up at some point and get hit. And I should have put down a bedroll. I think he dodges now as well. You can't knock him out. As with all drunks, he's trying to fight something that isn't real. Oh god. Oh, there you go. One hit. One hit. I did put a blunt kit on the hammer, yeah I did. Yeah, one hit, friendos. Okay. Oh, it's a dungeon. Oh, of course I get my stuff back. And he will have lost aggro. Oh, he's still there. Okay. Oh no. No, buddy. No, I want my stuff back. Okay, we go. Go, friendos, go, friendos. I feel like one of the camels was outside. Oh, I'm so glad that's a dungeon. I totally forgot. I was like, oh no, I'm gonna have to run up. Bob, you poor thing. Where's Doom, friendo? Okay, so if that happens to you, go to your followers tab and you can find out where they are. Scouting. We can show them on the map. He might be on the roof or something. Is he inside the dungeon? I'm going to be reasonably quick because he'll just go back home. Well, the good thing is, if there's no camel in there, then Seth will reset. Going to increase his follow distance. Where is my camel? It's hard to say. I think... Oh, he's there, he's there, he's there. I'm just going to get the camels out of here. Because they kind of get in the way. Park the moped outside? Yeah. You definitely. Okay. Friendos. Goodness me. Okay. Yeah, it's harder to like navigate around Seth with these guys. Dude, where's my camel? So shall I try using my daggers, do you think? I don't know if I'm going to be better with these. Wish my body wasn't there. Yeah, it's definitely, like, being a one-shot is terrifying, isn't it? He has, like, arena champion energy, really, in terms of, like, crazy damage. You can focus on the bleed. I don't like the darkness. I can't see what he's doing. Is this not interfering? No, it's not. I don't want to get hit. I'm scared now, friendos. Oh no! Oh no! Not me, not me, not me, not me, not me, not me, not me. We triggered the relic hunters. We triggered the relic hunters. Let's let everybody reset, shall we? Oh dear. Normally he doesn't kill me. But this is barbaric difficulty. And I think I still would have been a one-shot. Maybe we do axe. Oh god. Oh. Oh, the dodging makes him way more unpredictable, I gotta say. And he flings himself around. And then there's the Conan collision stuff, where it's a bit wider than you think it's going to be. I gotta not trigger the relic hunters. Love me an axe. There we go. Okay, we're going to do one more. Oh, the nice thing is the Desert and Jungle Grog resets every time you come in as well. So I've got to pick those up. I'm going to get my camels to follow me. Let me get these to follow and let's just reset their times. And then unfollow just to reset that time. We're going to go axe again, I think. The crowd control. I'm going to try and stay away from this door. Back in the day, I would have done a lot more dodging, but I've got to watch my stamina. Come on, give me the truncheon. Give me the truncheon. Oh, got a good heal. Okay, we're gonna do one more. Oh my goodness. By the way, if anyone wants to join our Exiled Lands server or our Sipta server, there's no paywall. It's slightly modded, quality of life mods, so it feels like vanilla Conan. You just join the Discord, go to the Conan channel, you'll find joining instructions. There you go. If we trigger the relic hunters, we've got to get out and just come back, because otherwise we're gonna die. Oh, oh, shittle hells. Shitting hell. Please, can I have a truncheon? I really want one. I really want a truncheon. Oh god. Oh, the dodging. 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 Please. No. Balls. Balls, 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 balls. It's been such a bastard. Just one more, people. Just one more. This is the last one. One more. It's the one more item. Just one more. Oh, I'm so nervous. I have a tiny bit of armor, but it really is. It isn't enough to save me from one hit. 33% armor mitigation. Please don't kill me. I gotta avoid going over there. That wall does not protect me. Oi, 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 oi. Oi, oi, oi. Oh shit. Oh, god damn it. God damn it. God damn it. Oh, this is the one. This is the one. When it finally drops after 7th run. Yes, chat. Drop the first time. I'm going to skin this body so it doesn't distract me. Yes. Crikey, Charlie. He's so scary. I don't like him. Can I have some more health? Yeah, we're in one shot because we only have like 299 health, I guess. Yeah, and not much armor, not much like just general grit or anything. I mean, we're getting levels. You do get levels for dying, fortunately. You get XP for dying. I don't have any points in strength either. Oh, I should probably eat a salted pork. Oh, I'm so scared. Oh god. Aren't we? I'm also highly caffeinated and hungry. I don't want to get stuck here. This is a bad idea, bad idea. Ah, war cry, war cry. Oh, you beauty. First try, people. First try. Oh, we'll take this repair kit as well. Yay! Hey. Excellent. Wasn't worried. Not at all scary. There was no screaming. Everybody remember that? Remember that there's no screaming. Remember that, people. Oh, easy. Easy clap. Cool. Yeah, there you go. First try, everybody. Okay, let's get our camels. Brilliant. Beautiful. Oh my god, that was so nerve-wracking. I'm gonna have another salted pork. Now we need to get to Mounds of the Dead and unfriend a berserker. Well, friendos, I think this is a good place to leave it here for today. I think we're going to pick this up next time and we're going to fight the berserker. We're going to try and capture a berserker, kill a berserker, get some armor, tame a berserker, give him another set of armor. It's going to be all about berserkers and armor and stuff next time. I think you don't get a penalty when you die. Absolutely, yes. It can be first try. No, I wouldn't do that. Stream RNG, yeah, absolutely, definitely. All right, my friends, thank you all so much for the support on the stream. It's been super fun. I've really enjoyed it. And it's really nice to be back in Conan doing like a full barbaric playthrough and stuff. Make sure you follow on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube. I'm on Twitter, TikTok, and Blue Sky. And I've got so much Conan content on the YouTube channel if you haven't seen it. Thank you all so much for hanging out. I've had so much fun. It's been great. And I will see you soon. Bye-bye, my loves.